It was nice of whoever to bag their trash, though. Too bad they didn't actually take it with them. Instead, they just left it. It's better than that other side, though, where it's just completely... I mean, I know why. It's because there's people living there, but... like, even homeless people have a higher standard of living than just... I mean, why? Like, this clothes you have to fucking wear. Like, why would you just leave it out and throw it on the ground? And it makes no sense to me. Of course, if they're all mentally ill, then, or on, you know, drugs, so they're otherwise not thinking correctly, that would explain it. That would explain it. Hi. That's so helpful. People don't usually have bike bells anymore. Just a helpful little ding. What's that? Is that the ice cream man? Oh my god. People in 2024 still manage to find their way out here and vandalize shit. It's amazing. They're like, I'm bored. Where's an old part of town that we can deface and otherwise devalue? Imagine having like living out here and having to walk all the way through here at night. And people busted in that to steal the fucking light bulb. That's supposed to be illuminated at night with a light bulb. No trespassing. Trail users stay on trail. Okay. Then we get attacked by some random kid who's like, I like shorts. They're comfortable to wear in the summer, and he like throws Pokemon at us. Maybe this was an old campsite. Oh, I thought this was like a sign. It's like the front of someone's fucking car. Ooh Ah Viewpoint, Kingfisher Loop, Centennial Trail. We're gonna stay on Centennial Trail, but we're gonna check out. Oh, it's probably just a pit stop. I thought this was like a whatchamacallit. Look at that big fucking, that big old bug. This must be the Ooh Ah point or something. What's the fucking point of it? You can't see anything. You have to look in these little holes. They're if this is not how glory holes work. Can someone fax the city engineer? You have to be Stretch Armstrong to use it. I get the idea, but I think it's stupid. This whole, like, here to here should have just been like a big fiberglass window. So then you can sit there and actually look out the fucking window and see the site. Instead, oh, you have to walk up to little holes and... Because, you know, it's under Sharia LDS law. And so everything has to be covered up. The little glory hole things is fucking weird. I don't get it. Venture Academy. Trail section adopted by Venture Academy. It doesn't say when though. Ooh, ah, viewpoint. Okay. More like, in my opinion, what's like the opposite ooh, ah? Like, ew, ugh. And so, ooh, ah, it's more like, ew, ugh, point. I don't want to, like, feel like I'm at a peep show, like I'm at a fucking glory hole. Like, let people walk up there, sit there, and see, like, through a window, the view. Probably what it was, the guy who designed it probably went to Amsterdam and probably went to a peep show that had those glory hole where you, like, put money in and then you can look through, like, a hole and see a lady on the other side. And they're like, oh, what if we did that, but it was, like, G-rated? It's free and it's G-rated. And you look through it, you see nature, what you can already see, but it's from some, see, I could see them charging money for an unobstructed view. Because it's like DLC. Thank you for not feeding us bread. Really? Who's gonna tell all the old people that still do that? Who's gonna tell all the old people that still feed them bread? There's chickadees out here. There's cormorants out here. The only types of birds I remember seeing are like those magpies. Magpies, crows, the little sparrows. I guess those birds aren't interesting enough to be listed on their little bird. They don't even have their national state bird, the seagull, listed. And the seagull is the savior of Utah. Of course, now it's not doing its job. It's not eating all the evil locusts from hell. I guess that board is just too elitist to include all the other birds, especially the birds of color. The BOC, the birds of color. We're at officially the Kingfisher Wetlands Loop. We're not in Ogden. Well, we are in Ogden proper, but we're not where we want to be, which is by a fucking bus stop. So we're gonna check this really quick. Yeah, we're gonna stay on the Centennial Trail because I'm pretty sure that will take us to where we need to go. There's lots of grass type Pokemon. Insect grass type Pokemon. See, Digimon calls them Insectmon. But Pokemon got smart because not all grass types are insects, though most of them are. Like Leafeon is not an insect, but they call them grass type. Although I guess I don't know if there is a dragon type because most of those ones are like fire or whatever. They don't really have their own classification. Doesn't this look like the Raw West? Like the Raw pioneer days of yore? The days of yore. I'm thinking like a series called Days of Yore, or like Far-Flung Feats or something. FFF. Far-Flung. I don't care. It'll be a quirky indie game anyway, because I'm not a major game developing. Wait a minute. Are those things for like disc golf? That is. Those are those baskets for disc golf. Who on earth is going to play disc golf all the way out here? It's like... It is. It's disc golf. Do people seriously come out here and play frisbee or disc golf? Out here? Like... It's like... Okay, the dude in Clinton, I think his name was Jason, the one who actually petitioned and got it approved, because there's all that part they weren't using in the main Clinton Centennial Park, whatever it's called. So they're like, yeah, sure, you know, we'll allocate some space here in the park. It's like they did the same thing in Ogden. They're like, hey, you know, there's like a lot of people who really are into frisbee golf or disc golf, and it's a growing community, and it'd be really cool if we had a public place to go meet up and play that. And the city is like, oh cool, like yeah, we'll find a place for you. Then they're like, hold the meeting, and they go, here's your area, bro. And it's like, here's your disc golf area, bro. And it's like this completely isolated, cut off from civilization. Half of it's right here. Like, it looks like it's like a Christmas tree nursery, like where they grow Christmas trees. And then the rest of it's like just dead, drying grass. It's unmaintained. That is just wild. But this area is beautiful though. Even though it's dry as hell, and it could easily catch fire though. Okay, we've arrived. I thought that car was coming this way. I was like, oh my fucking god. We've arrived at a park. And I don't know if I've ever even been to this park. But we're in civilization, so... What is this? Continental Trail. You are here. There's no way in hell that we are all the way past all that other shit in Ogden. There's just absolutely no way. I don't believe it. Fort Buenaventura. I need to get my ass to like a main street so I can find a bus stop. Probably all these sniffies, cruisers are here. They're like, they're always at Fort Buenaventura. I'm like, really? I had no idea. I never had it pegged for like such a iconic gay cruising spot. Hopefully this empties out onto a normal street. So the tennis field, tennis court. Well, you know, I have underestimated my walking ability before, and got me from Clearfield into Layton, Clearfield all the way to Syracuse, without even trying, mind you. It's like I was just going, gone. This is like so 80s coded. I feel like if I keep walking through here, I'm gonna get ran over. This whole area is fenced in, so I can't walk through there. My feet are now actually starting to bother me after like 2 hours. About 2 hours. Depending on when I left, it was about 10 o'clock. 10:30. And it's now 12:33. I haven't quite been out here all day. It would be wild if I ended up all the way on Hill Air Force Base. Like, I bypassed all the checkpoints. I can't buy anything because I don't have any Hill ID. Miles Goodyear Complex. That's what this is. Marvin Castile. Serge Benson Simmons Hardball. Oh. Hardball is a thing. I thought it was just called baseball. I knew there was softball. And I knew there was a phrase where people would say, like, time to play hardball, or like, whatever. I didn't know hardball was actually... Basically, I didn't know there was a difference. I thought it was just all baseball. And then softball was for people whose hands hadn't quite developed to catch a hard ball. Oh, Sniffy's Cruisers, their bathrooms are open. They're like, we know. We're in there right now. All the locusts from hell everywhere. There's so many grasshoppers everywhere. Hundreds of them. Like everywhere. Hopefully if this empties out into a main street, then we will be in civilization. And we won't wind up like Princess Doe, whose real name I forget. There's actually a dog loose out there in the park. It's pretty cool to me how in 2024 there's still a lot of things that are 80s. Like if you know, if you were like around in the late, at least in the late 80s, mid 90s. Can you go through here? Then you know what I'm talking about. Oh, that empties out into a neighborhood. I'm in jail, help. I'm in horny jail. Watch that guy be security. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you another one of the sniffiest perverts coming here to do things in the bathroom? No, sir. I'll see myself out. You fucking freak. Anyway, it's cool how 80s this park is, the Castile and Simmons Park. Actually, is this technically still Riverdale? Fort Beneventura Park. Is this still Riverdale technically? Because I'm going to say that I didn't know that Fort Beneventura was that close to Riverdale. We went there once in like elementary school, and I thought it was like a million years away. Billions recovered. That's a cool looking house. A typical Ogden house, if you will. Well, we're in civilization in Ogden. A grasshopper is just smashing its head against the wall. Avenue A. Girl, what? I'm pretty sure I can't walk through there. I mean, I probably can, but it's like not going to be safe. Avenue A. It's like I went and completely bypassed all of normal Ogden because the temple is down there. Hope. Abandon all hope, ye who enter this place. That's what that means. So, I think I know where I'm at. I mean, not really, but I know where to go because the temple is like that way. And the bus is literally like right there. Here, fellow Ogdenites. Well, actually, I'm not an Ogdenite. I'm not even from here. Here's the train yard. Isn't that fun? This is the other side. I filmed the opposite side all the way out there in Riverdale in the Night Sounds Volume 1. And now I'm filming on the Ogden side. Isn't that fun? Stunning and brave. And fun, cute, and valid. I don't know, it just looks cool how it's like all wide open. Obviously, if there's no trespassing, it's owned by the Union Pacific. So if they catch you there, they'll shoot you. But you know, it is, you know, kind of cool to look at. I didn't realize Utah still had so many like rail lines, you know, going throughout the state. That's impressive. That is the Union Pacific. My last video I put up where I went filming in Ogden at night, I wanted to get pictures of the Pacific building lit up at night. And when I returned from filming, I was walking back, someone kept trying repeatedly calling. I knew they were shouting out to me. They were trying to get my attention. And I have it on film. Well, I don't have them calling out to me. I started recording like after, because I pulled out my mace and my flashlight. And I started recording because I'm like, no, I'm not going to get jumped. But I will upload that after this, that scene in question. And because I didn't really feel like it fit in the video at the time. But it's a whole completely different world during the day than it is at night. It looks so peaceful and friendly at night, or during the day it's sunny and peaceful. At night it's quiet, but then you have to realize there's weirdos too with that. So there's weirdos during the day and night. I will say, I will give Ogden big props for the fact that they are a walkable city for the most part for pedestrians. I've seen so many families out and about just enjoying the nice weather today. Since living in Sunset and Roy, and even in Layton, hardly ever see people. I'll see like one or two couples and maybe one small family, you know, out and about if it's a nice day, but that's it. Like just around the block. Like these are people who are taking to the trails. They're like out playing disc golf with their friends. You know, it's like they're actually out in it to enjoy the weather, the nice atmosphere. Because Ogden has actually, I give them props. Ogden has actually tried making a walkable city. Where you go back, you look Sunset, you look Clinton, you look Roy, even Riverdale, they're not walkable. They're still completely catered towards drivers, motorists. So the walkability, accessibility for pedestrians and for families on bikes and stuff. It's just not there. But I can totally see that Ogden's at least made strides. It's made attempts to do that. Similarly, Salt Lake, which is also another big city, has done the same in trying to make it walkable. You would think smaller cities would try doing that because it's a smaller city and, you know, probably lots of like smaller families, maybe elderly people. You know, they need to get their exercise somehow. And it would be nice to be able to go out and do that without fear of being ran over, without fear of being hit. Oh, there's so much trash in here. Can you imagine having your job be to come in here and like scoop all this trash up? Like, that's it. That's the tweet. That's my job. I travel out here to Ogden every week and I shovel up trash in my little bin that I carry with me. Oh my God. What exactly is for sale? Prime apartment development site. Okay. I thought it already was in development. I know people are up in a tizzy about downtown charging for parking. I remember back in the day there were meters there. There's meters everywhere in Salt Lake, and people even commented there used to be meters everywhere downtown. So it must be the California people, or maybe the people who just aren't native to Ogden, complaining. Could always move back to Clearfield and Layton, you know, and Salt Lake. Well, in case anyone was wondering, I made it back in one piece. I made it back to Roy from Ogden in one piece. Amazing. Hallelujah. The system works. Sometimes it works, so when it works, it works. What a lovely way to close out the episode with the demolishment of Wendy's into a ditch. Even further into a ditch. I wonder if they're going to tear the street light out, if they're going to leave it. Probably tear it out, because I heard everything past that spa is getting torn down. Wild day out in Roy and Ogden. Oh my God. And it's only 1:42, so it's only going on 2 p.m. So I've got literally the rest of the day to do with whatever. I can't believe I walked all that way. I thought for sure I was going to be abducted by cannibal hillbillies and eaten. Should we take the fun way home? The fun way? Maybe Officer Barbrady will swing by and we can educate him on what the difference is between no loitering and no trespassing, because clearly he doesn't know the difference. Phase. There's a car coming this way, but I don't know if they're going that way. There are cars coming this way. Jesus Christ. supposed to be for foot traffic, god damn it. Okay, so this sign here, does it say no trespassing? It says no skateboarding or rollerblading, loitering prohibited. That's literally all it says. It does not say no trespassing. So just a little education, as I know there's people here who are lacking it. Education. So there you go.